It's Richard here at Queen's Park. They finished putting up the Christmas trees here. We've had carolers in the legislature, and the Christmas parties are beginning. There is one party, though, that's causing all sorts of controversy. It's because Premier Ford is attending, and it has the opposition absolutely up in arms. Premier Ford will attend Charles McVety's Christmas party on Sunday, where he will deliver a speech. Why is this so controversial? Well, it's because of the extreme views that McVety, the president of the Canada Christian College, holds, particularly on LGBTQ issues like the Toronto Gay Pride Parade.
The parade is a sex parade. I agree that they display every type of sex under the sun at the parade. Not just homosexuality, but every type of sex.
And on creationism, which McVety thinks should be taught in Ontario schools. McVety thinks the world is just 6,000 years old.
Give me a book written 10,000 years ago. Give me a building built 10,000 years ago. You can't find it.
McVety tells me he doesn't know if the Premier shares any of these views, but says he's friends with Ford and talks to him on occasion. When was the last time you talked to the Premier?
A month or so ago.
Does he call you?
Well, yeah, sometimes he has.
McVety was also Ford's guest at the City News election debate, sitting front row center. The Premier was grilled about his attending McVety's party in the legislature Tuesday.
In other broadcasts, he claimed that Muslims were responsible for the Holocaust, and he referred to Haiti as the capital for voodoo. Speaker, are these the sort of family values that the Premier plans to support this weekend?
These people are going to be there from all sorts of churches across Ontario. They want to hear from not only myself, but other leaders in the community, how we're going to help them, how we're going to help them create jobs. These are good Christian people. Maybe he's anti-Christian. I'm not anti-anything.
How do you personally feel about the Premier going to the Christmas party of Mr. Charles McVety, a man who thinks creationism should be taught, who has said some pretty outrageous things about homosexuals?
Well, I know that the Premier has answered this in the legislature.
How do you feel, sir?
I know the Premier's answered that, and I know he goes to literally thousands of events throughout the course.
Should he go to this one?
He goes to thousands of events.
It all doesn't sit well with the opposition.
Well, you know, this is a Premier, let's not forget, who refused to denounce Faith Goldie. I mean, this is a woman who is a white supremacist. Then when you see some of the things that Mr. McVety has said, particularly about the LGBTQ community, and see the Premier choose this particular event of I'm sure many invitations that are on his desk, and instead prioritize this one, it's a judgment call that makes me very worried.
Do you worry that the Premier might share some of those views?
Well, you know what? You're judged by the company you keep.
McVety's Christmas party will take place this Sunday. Ford set to speak at 6 p.m. City News will be there to see exactly what the Premier has to say.